Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com. Keep your
360 the Poet here, informing you that the scariest show to hit Las Vegas is coming this October to the Arts District. Abandon your fears and enter into our haunted asylum where the mind of the Marquis de Sade, the most notorious writer in history, comes to life. Immerse yourself in Las Vegas's newest haunted show. Join us at Vegas Theater Company in the Downtown Arts District and scream with abandon. Show is R-rated, not suitable for those under 17. Tickets available at abandonvegas.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carrice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness. Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Caron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Tune in.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
all your favorite artists
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
on hot7025fm.com.
This is Hot 702.5.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
You guys are tuned in to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine ass Carrice, and I am here with my cousin host, Sir.
Hey.
Sir, how you feeling?
You know what? Somebody tried to play me earlier like I was ugly.
Play you?
Let me tell you something. Some old white lady was like, "Oh, you look tired."
Oh.
I'm like,
Child,
not you trying to play me like I was ugly. I mean, no matter how tired I look, you'll always be old and white. That's what I was thinking.
Why didn't you, but you didn't say it though?
I didn't say that.
It was your coworker or something?
It was somebody I know, yeah. Or somebody who thought they knew me. And they thought they could
tried
me
it.
like that. Yeah, 100%. But,
Well, you
it is
looking
what it
good.
is.
Hair
Thank
wrap,
you.
butt man bun.
Hello, top knot, wrap,
You outside.
skin glowing. I'm just, I had to get, she gathered me. I had to go take a bath, wash my face. I'm like, I can't be coming on here looking old and tired.
Eyebrows brushed up. Look at
Hello?
you.
Looking like myself
She clearly does not know you.
at all. And she tried it.
How's your week been?
It's been, you know what? It's been really, really good. I'm not mad at it. I had some delicious fried chicken today because
From where?
the grocery store, because I'm at that stage of my life where I buy my chicken from the same place because I know they're gonna do it right. I don't be just buying my chicken from all over the place.
What does that? Wait, what? What does that mean?
So when I was a kid, I thought like I would wonder why old people would only go to one place to get certain things, right? And now that I'm a full grown adult, sometimes when it's time for me to eat stuff like fried chicken or catfish or like macaroni and cheese or some things that I really like, I'm only going to like 2 or 3 different places to get it. I'm gonna be just trying. Because if you mess up with the thing that I like, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be standing in front of you having an argument about this food.
The grocery store do be having some good rotisserie chickens, though.
They do.
They do. So I mean, I'm not mad at that.
That's it.
But when you said the grocery store, I was like, did you cook it or
no? So Randall's, one of the grocery stores out here has amazing.
What is that? Is that a Kroger?
No, there's a Kroger here, but their fried chicken is good too. I eat theirs because they got a little $5 deal. But Randall's on Monday has 8 pieces of chicken for $6.99, and I have I got a whole mess of kids.
A whole mess.
I got a whole mess of them, and so I gotta feed them.
Okay, shout out to feeding kids.
Hello.
Child, I don't know if I have decided made some life decisions.
Okay.
Or not with children.
What's that?
Man, my nephew's got so much energy. Help me, Jesus. Okay. Look at this dude.
Twin.
No.
Name it and claim it, Javon. Name it and claim it.
Don't.
Twins.
I will pray it. I pray it down to one. Even don't play with me. Okay.
He has declared it. He just declared it so.
No, we good. Y'all be playing games out here. So having 2 nephews.
Okay.
Just by itself. Just by themselves.
And
then too, I think I'm overstimulated when it comes to sound.
Okay.
Because kids make 5 sounds at once.
They are.
Kids be like,
this.
Sure. I'm making this sound. And this sound, and this sound too. And then I'm going to use my phone and my tablet. I'm going to make these sounds.
Yeah, they are a lot. But you know what? They teach you patience.
No, they are not teaching me patience.
They are 100%
They are
teaching you
teaching me to tap out. Okay.
They're teaching you your limits.
Woo.
You know where your limits are? They know where your limits are.
Do they?
Yes, they do. That's why they're pushing you like that, because they know this is her limit.
So they made these things today, these little bottles, and it's like a globe. So it has like glitter in it. Bottles sealed with a hot glue, so that it doesn't come off. Right?
That's what it's supposed to be.
We're in the car. They're shaking it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I got the red leather interior. You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, hold on. Okay, shake that when we get out the car. All 100%. Right. So I said that. Then, okay, we get out the car. Oh no! When I told him about shaking it, my oldest nephew says, "Well, it's glued, so it won't come off. It's hot glued on.
He knows best."
Right? It's hot glued on, it's going to be fine. I'm like, I said,
how'd that go for you?
Down. It was fine. Put it down. But we go inside the station, right? And I was doing something. Hot second was doing something, right? I go back to the sink. I don't know, wash my hands, do something. And I notice there's glitter in the sink.
Yes.
And I go and I say, did you open the bottle that was hot glued and put glitter in the sink?
No. No, I don't know who did it.
No.
I don't know who did it. It wasn't me, though.
But mind you, my other nephew was like, mine isn't open. Mine's right here. Okay. It wasn't me.
You didn't snitch.
Okay.
You didn't snitch, though.
Oh, my gosh. It wasn't me. Mine is right here, and it's not opened.
All I know is it wasn't me. All my kids like that. I love it.
Man, shout out to Mr. Banks. He said, I got tired just looking at them dudes. Listen, I'm tired thinking about them. Okay, I'm thinking about them right now. I'm getting tired, child. We're gonna have to do this real quick.
Tired. You can't be tired. He can't be tired.
Whew,
Can't ever be
man,
tired.
shout out to y'all who have like children every day.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like every day.
Every day.
Like, y'all
Every
do
day,
that.
all day.
Y'all have to do that every day.
All day long.
Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else.
I love it. It's my favorite thing to do.
I believe you. And maybe one day it will be for me as well. But at this moment,
Nah.
I need a nap. That's all I need.
I'm always in need of a nap.
Listen, you need like 2 naps with. Listen, and the thing is that I feel like your kids don't have the energy that my youngest nephew's energy is unmatched. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a kid with this much the energy level is it doesn't stop. It's just there. Okay.
Mine are I've reared them and trained. Like, hey, like right now they're in the house. We wouldn't be able to tell it because I've instilled the fear of God. Said, if you come out of that room,
listen,
if you crack that door,
listen. So my nephew's in the podcast studio, right? And I said to them before, I said, guys, I am going to be on air. You cannot. You cannot come into the radio station.
They don't care about that.
I can see you on the camera. It's an emergency. Okay.
They got something to tell you, and it's an emergency. I tell my kids, if this ring light is on,
we went to the restroom before the show. Okay, we took a whole field trip to the restroom before the show.
Work. Everybody's
good. Nephew walked in on some other dude taking the number 2. I'm holding the bathroom door open. Wait, hold on. This is the time, Joe. Listen, we go in the stall. So my nephew goes to the far stall, and he just pushes the door open. He's like, "Oh my gosh!"
And this is a whole grown man sitting there
grown man, right? And I'm standing in the door because they're boys. I'm like, they want to go to the boys' bathroom. Okay, so I'm like,
man got bum rushed.
Man, listen. So I'm standing at the front door, just holding the door, so that they can use the boys' bathroom. So so mind you, my nephew opens the door and then dips. So the door is open. So dude has to get up and close the door, and I'm standing at the door. I'm standing at the front door, so he's looking at me. I'm looking at him like, this can't be real life.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, it was an adventure today.
I had an adventure this week. I almost got into a physical altercation with one of my neighbors.
Why?
Well, okay, I wasn't going to get into it. So
what happened?
It was my niece's birthday. My sister came over with my niece to see my kids because her daughter wanted to see my daughters. And so she parked in one of the covered parking spots. They're not assigned. It's fine. Everybody relax. So we come outside and there's somebody parked behind her so close that they're almost hitting her car, right, with their emergency lights on. And so we were thinking, this person couldn't possibly have parked behind us intentionally and gotten out of their car to just block us in, though they are blocking us in. They couldn't have done it on purpose. Maybe they just ran in with the groceries. They had to take a shit. Maybe somebody ran into them in the bathroom. They're like, I can't even finish the shit here. I got to go home. Right. And so they had to finish their shit at the house. So I'm knocking on doors. I'm like, hey, whose car is this? It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Right. I'm fully dressed in black. Afro is out there. Like I'm giving very much big black man. Right. In the middle of the night. So there's the neighbor under me. I knock on her gate and I'm like, hey, is this your car? She swings the gate open and says, yes, that's my fucking car. And I was like, whoa, can you move the car? You parked in my fucking parking spot. I'm like, lady, move your fucking car right now. Okay, so my sister can get out. You shouldn't have done that. I should have called the tow truck. I said, lady, you better shut the fuck up talking to me before you get beat the fuck up out here. Okay? Because recently I have had about this much patience for anybody that's not me. Right? And so any interaction I have where someone escalates, you want to take it to 11, I'm going to take it to 52. And so my sister pulls her gun because the lady talking about she going to her glove compartment So I'm like, you about to get shot out here over a parking spot. It's Then and then I come in my house, I'm upset. My daughter gonna tell me I shouldn't call the lady a bitch. That's being a misogynist.
Well, I'm so glad no one got shot over the parking space.
Me too.
Although, if I were her, you would have come outside and there would be no car there. Okay, because I'm carrying calling.
But there's no
hello
sign
security.
If there was a assigned
random
parking
car,
spot, we wouldn't have parked there. But they just said that there's no assigned parking. You can park wherever you want to park. And so
I feel like that is cap with a capital C.
No, I can show you the text messages.
Not the text messages from the HOA, child.
Yeah, they text you.
Good
and
night. Goodbye. I'm calling security.
Whatever. Why are you
get out of here.
You call security on a black man?
Yes, on a black man with a hair wrap in a bun. Yes,
in a bun. Ridiculous.
Immediately, I'm dead. Especially if he's 6'. What 6? I told you 6'2". Something. No, absolutely not.
I'm taller. Listen, she was tiny too.
Yeah, ain't no way. I'm calling the police.
And she was dressed like a goddamn cater waiter.
This black man with this blue rag around his head. Okay, and baby hairs is trying to shoot me.
Why are you trying me? Right? I don't have ain't no baby hairs. Is this baby hairs?
I'm
they under here.
Hypothetically speaking,
these hairs ain't these grown man hairs. They just lay down. They just lay down like that.
Ciao.
I'm just saying. I had a great week, an eventful week.
Well, I'm glad. And other people in the world have also had eventful weeks, and we are about to spill all of their tea, child.
Indeed.
What's the good word?
Listen, I really, I want to start with this because it grosses you out.
Oh my gosh.
It is
disgusting.
It is, and I think it's going to be my Halloween costume, right? But Kevin Gates at his concert calls a lady up on stage, has her put her head back, and spits in her mouth.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask away.
Do you think she knew
he was gonna spit in her mouth?
That this was gonna go down?
I think she had an idea, or I think she was gonna do whatever. If he could have done whatever he wanted to do to her on that stage. She did not seem bothered or upset. He told her to lean her head back, stick your tongue out. Oh my God. And she did just what he asked her to do. So, I got a question for you.
Yes.
I know the answer. Would you let somebody spit in your mouth?
Who is somebody?
Your husband.
No.
You wouldn't let your husband spit in your mouth?
Listen, this is too much. This is TMI, okay? This is keep our business keep our business a bit. I'm sure he spit in my mouth every time we just slob each other down.
Mm-hmm. But no, I mean like intentionally open your mouth and let him spit in your mouth. First
of all, let's talk about this though. This is a stranger, and allegedly the lady was pregnant.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Pulled a pregnant lady on the stage and just
spit in her mouth. Oh my
no. God. That is just, you know what, y'all see for yourselves, because I ain't got time, y'all.
Open your mouth. Stick your tongue out.
Touching you, I can't get in touch with you. Tell me what I need to know, don't wanna hear what's up with you. Keep it platinum, I might just put my trust in you. This way different, I'm accustomed to what you know.
I wanna throw up right. It's over.
Okay. So I don't think she knew he was going to spit in her mouth, but she was willing to do whatever he told her to do with her mouth. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I get called on stage and someone's like, open your mouth, I'm like, for what? They're going to put me off the stage. I'm going to ask too many questions. Because open your mouth, that's not how instruction should start. Right? Open your mouth is not where instruction should start.
We need y'all to comment.
For real. Because And I'm sure there are people who other people will let spit in their mouth. Like, is there a celebrity or a wealthy person who you're like, you know what?
You answer first. You answer your own question first.
Is there okay? So is there someone?
I'll go next.
You'll go next. I don't think so. I don't think there's somebody I would let spit in my mouth. Not unless we're in a relationship, and that's like what we're doing. But like, I paid $65 to be up in here. And you're like, hey, can I spit in your mouth? I'm not going to pay you to spit in my mouth. That's crazy.
She looked like she almost threw up.
A little bit. And she had to sit up.
She was like.
She smiled though.
But you know what? I listen to some of these podcasts and they always talk about spitting in each other's mouth and.
Right.
Which is fine if it's your partner, but not just a dude that you know is extra.
What's that mean?
Aretha said I would have kicked that tail. What? Like whooped his ass? Is that
whooped his ass?
Type that.
I would have whooped his ass. He like that. He might be into that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. He might be like, you know what? He slap me. Because slapping is something too. So slapping is a thing.
And I'm sure. I'm sure. See, that's what we're talking about.
Whoop his ass.
Talk that talk.
Okay, so is there?
Ain't no way.
No.
There's no. First of all, no, I wouldn't have done it. Why would I go on stage and then you ask me to put my? No.
What you going? Okay, so if she's pregnant, why is she going on stage? Do you think she should be on stage pregnant?
Listen, we don't know what her circumstances are.
Because the question's always if your baby mama, your girlfriend, you out with your girlfriend, she get put on stage, and I'm just not maybe they're not spitting them out, but maybe Chris Brown put her on stage to grind on her for 35 minutes.
Grinding, okay.
If she go on stage like Chris, if the woman I paid to get to go on this concert with,
maybe she went with her homegirls. Maybe her baby daddy is not
in this scenario that I'm giving you. I paid for the concert tickets, and we're there together. Now, if she's at the concert by herself and I'm not at the concert, let him. He can grind on your face if you want him to. But if I pay for the tickets and we're going together, you better sit your black ass right here.
Okay, let's talk about Usher.
Okay, go ahead.
Because my at the time fiance, now husband, took me to go see Usher. Right, Usher was he was choosing. People was in the audience choosing. If I would have got chosen, we were sitting in the front too.
Okay.
If I would have got chose. What's the plan? Okay.
What's the plan? We both want to go see Usher.
Mr. Banks said he cool. It's just Usher's whatever.
Usher. We need you singing
we both
us.
Going up there.
We both want to go see Usher.
Now we both going up there.
Hello. We both gonna go see Usher. Let's do it.
No.
Wait.
No, thank you.
You doing the crew, Usher? Say that's it. You loving the crew.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What are we really talking about? Because absolutely not. Because Kevin Gates spit in that lady mouth.
Okay, so anyway, speaking of it, anyway, that was trending. One other thing that's been trending since the NFL started. And I don't really talk about the NFL because I'm still boycotting. Okay, I don't really watch the NFL.
Even the 49ers?
I don't watch none of them. The Cowboys are my team.
Oh, well, sorry.
And it's only circumstantial. Okay.
Come on, circumstantial.
Okay, it's only because of family. All right. And then here and there, I will watch the Titans because we do have a cousin that's playing, Jeffrey Simmons, who's playing for the Titans. Anywho, we've been hearing a lot about our cousin.
Oh, I don't know.
Stacy's son.
Oh, work.
So anyway, back to this. I'm tired of hearing about Taylor Swift, and I think every person. I haven't even been watching the games, and I'm tired of hearing about Taylor Swift. Okay. Yeah. So they said in one game they went. The camera went to Taylor Swift 18 times during the game.
Work.
Okay. So Taylor Swift is allegedly dating Travis Kelce, who was at one time, and I said her name wrong the last time, who was one time dating Kayla Nicole.
Very beautiful lady.
And so it's just been this like uproar, and people are comparing Taylor and Kayla, and there's no comparison. Okay, they're two polar opposite people.
See,
Okay, like I don't even know if I don't even. And then they have the nerve to do a side by side of Taylor from the back. I said, y'all, good night.
The internet
Okay,
is undefeated
let
with this
Travis
shade.
have his, white woman.
Okay, so the Swifties specifically seem to be very upset that he used to date a black girl, and that she mentioned the fact that he cheated on her. Right now, they met on a dating show, Catching Kelsey. Right, which I mean, people
Did
meet on dating.
they?
They did.
I did not know that is tea. I did not know that.
Yeah, they met on a dating show, Catching Kelsey. They dated between it was another black girl he dated. It might have been another black girl he dated, but this Kayla, they dated between 2017 and 2022. They most recently broke up in 2022, so last year. They were already
Well, they had broken up and then got back together.
Right. And so
because I followed him on Instagram. And then when he stopped posting, and I was like,
and so
she stopped posting. I was like,
she said he's a cheater. His other girlfriend said he's a cheater, right? And they were like, girl, watch out, he a cheater. Kind of the same way that Kevin Federline baby mama, the girl from Moesha, told Britney Spears that Kevin Federline
what is her
ain't shit.
name? She is not gonna be the girl from
Shar
Moesha.
Jackson.
Thank you.
Is it Shar Jackson?
Yes. Yes, that's her name, Shar Jackson.
I know her. I'm just making sure.
Because we are not. She is not gonna be the girl from Moesha, child. No.
Yeah, Shar Jackson. Okay. Kevin Federline baby mama Shar Jackson told Britney Spears, "Hey, he ain't shit. He my baby daddy now, and he ain't shit." Right. And so they was trying to give that tea to Taylor, like, girl, watch out, he a dog, girl. And
but Taylor needs some new music to write about.
She do. And
but maybe he'll be faithful to his white queen.
Listen, he better be, or Taylor gonna
Taylor Swift will move. He cares if Taylor writes about him.
Taylor gonna, I'm talking about she gonna move the F on. She ain't even gonna only she gonna make some money off of him doing anything to her. That's what Taylor will do. She is going.
She is not with the shenanigans.
At all.
I like it in her, and I like Taylor Swift. She cool. She makes some trendy, good music for kids and for adults who breaking up with people. She does a great job. She's and she's popping. She got extra people watching NFL except for me that don't watch the NFL. So that's cool.
She got 13, but the 13-year-old girl's going under under Kayla Nicole's post, saying hateful things to her. Sending her threats, saying racist stuff to her is crazy.
I do have a question for you, real quick, as a back-end question. Am I playing this whole clip or?
No, you can just play the first few first 30
few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the idea. It's like 5 minutes long. We don't need the whole letter.
Okay, so Kayla Nicole, she's a baddie.
Yes.
And she just getting it together. She looks really pretty in this video too.
She really does.
Like, she really does look really pretty. And we'll see what she has to say.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value. They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken, and in the same breath tell you that you're not enough, not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your Blackness, you should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But Black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere. Your value is deep within your heart, the way you love, the way you give. Your value is in your resilience, your willingness to forgive, the way you protect what means most to you, even if it hurts you along the way, and the way you stand up for what means most to you, even though they may not ever do the same. But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there, because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond, because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud.
So loud. It's super loud.
It is.
And I'm sure it's been very loud for her, and that sucks. Because she ain't asked for y'all to be talking about her. She trying to get over this man. She like, you know what?
Right.
I'm good. So the rumor is that they also broke up because he made her pay for all of her things. Like, he made her pay for half. They went out to eat. This is alleged. She did comment and said that was not true. But where'd that random rumor come from?
That he made her split the. She don't look like she split no bills. I'm just put that out there. Like, ain't nobody. She ain't split no bill with nobody.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
She don't look like she got to split a bill. What? She look good. Fuck.
Right, and I really hope that like because there should be no beef between Taylor and anyone, but I understand his fans, and I understand people troll, and man, right. I swear I ain't even close to Taylor, and I get trolled every single day. Like, it's crazy. Trolls just, I'll be like, why? And then why are you on a troll account trying to troll me? Like,
right.
It's,
because if I want to say something crazy to you, I'm gonna say it with the @TheSirArmstrong account. I'm gonna get up right. I want you to know I said it. But I think what she said when she was that we protect what we find valuable, and that I was listening this morning to someone talking about this situation, and it didn't feel like they were protecting Black women. Right? It felt like they were kind of bashing her for even saying something about the trolling that she's getting, or saying something about Travis.
What ethnicity were they?
They were Black. They were Black. There's two Black men talking.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was two Black men.
How you feel about these Black men being relationship gurus?
Honestly,
with no degree,
right? No, they just got opinion.
They bought some microphones from Amazon and was like, you know
or
what?
Best Buy.
or Big Lots, whatever. Child, okay.
McFrugals.
Listen, pick and save. Okay?
Hello.
Listen.
That's what I think about their opinions are pick and save opinions. Like, they just. First of all, everyone's talking about the same four things every single day, which is driving me crazy.
Right, and no conversation, and no relationship with nobody. Nobody, child.
Ain't nobody got a relationship. Ain't got a woman in sight.
No relationship, nothing.
Ain't a woman in sight.
And just talking all this noise. It's ridiculous.
Ain't none of y'all got a woman. But y'all talking about how to keep a woman.
Not now.
Not now.
There's one guy, it's a Black dude, that he... Like, I like what he says, and he's married, but it's just him, and he just says stuff like about what you should do, like, he's like, yeah, listen, cherish your wife, and stuff like that, right? And he got a wife. I'm more prone to listen to him,
somebody with a wife, right?
But although even in my singleness, right, I have my opinion about things.
But you're not a relationship expert,
right? Like, not me and you having a podcast being relationship experts.
Right.
Okay.
Like, they be, and
my goodness.
To me, a lot of it is really like hateful to women. Like, it's like, do you like women?
I also think if it's just clickbait, like, do you really? Does your mama know that you're talking about this?
No.
Like, I really be thinking about that. Like, did your mom know?
There was this one guy who was on there talking that bullshit, and his mama found out. And she logged into his account and said, he don't need to be talking like this. I told him to get off the internet.
See, that's the mama.
He was still living with his mama. Like, you still live with your mama, bro. And you mad at women.
Not in the basement.
Hello.
Not in the basement at your mama house. You talking about relationships.
It's a lot of broke, homeless men with a lot of opinions about what men should be doing with women.
And
you don't have a woman or a car.
And it
nothing.
could stem from them having mama issues. It could.
Always does.
But yeah.
Or some woman rejected them. They, and they are damaged by it. Instead of just saying, hey, this relationship damaged me in a real way, and I'm trying to learn how to trust women again. They're just like, all women are evil. Evil succubuses. Evil Knievels. I saw one video today. The man said, all women know how to do is lie.
What we learn about?
Yeah. He said, you don't believe nothing. You know how you know a woman is lying? Her lips are moving.
My goodness.
Whoa. He said, so even in the Bible, it says that all women do is lie. I'm like, it doesn't say that.
People be making up stuff that they say is in the Bible too, and
that's because people don't be reading it, so they can just say whatever. They can just say whatever it's in the Bible.
Because they know you ain't gonna read it.
That part, you ain't gonna fact check them. They can be like, well, it is in the Bible. That's true. yeah. And niggas just be sitting there looking at each other, nodding yes to the stupidity.
Listen, so let's make this a relationship podcast for 3 minutes.
Okay, work.
What's the advice that you have to give to all the black women?
Oh. What is my advice for black women?
What's your advice for black women today?
What is my advice for black women? I think that black women should do what the fuck they want to do. I think that's honestly my advice. I think who gives a fuck what people think about what black women should do? Right? Do what you want to do. You can be and do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't need nobody's permission to be a black woman. And there's no right way to do it. That's my advice. I wish I had like some incel, alpha male advice.
It's supposed to be like a viral clip.
Oh, I don't even know.
And then you got to turn and you got to look like you're looking away, like you're talking to somebody, because that's what they be doing, right? They be like.
And you have to make like sweeping.
And if you,
right, hello.
It got to be the look away. Maybe it's this way. And if it's you. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say. But if it's you who is struggling in the relationship and you think that you can bring the table to the table.
Hello, table. Welcome in, table.
I will bring the napkins.
Welcome in, table. And you got to split the bills, but treat them like a king.
Let's talk about that real quick. How you feel about splitting? Let's talk about splitting the bills. How do you feel about splitting? Because I hear all these people posting about splitting the bills. And I'm like, I'm not splitting the fucking bills. like why am I splitting the bills? Okay, why?
Because y'all partners.
In what? Crime?
Listen, that's your homeboy.
No, we good.
Your homeboy.
Not my roommate though.
So, and like I said, the splitting bills is one of the things they talk about, right? But all this, what if your man needs help? Blah blah blah. Listen.
What does that mean? Wait. What? What do you mean? Your man needs help? What?
So you've seen Tyler Perry say, if you're, you can be a balling. You could be you, right? And if the man who loves you sweeps up trash at the bus stop, right? And no shade to them.
Settle for him.
Yeah, because he's kind, right? And I don't agree with that. I just don't.
Child,
agree
the
with
whole
that.
world didn't agree with.
I was like,
Perry.
what the fuck is he talking about? I'm saying, why would this woman who, if we're using the the lingo of the alpha man and the incel high value woman, right, want such a low value man just because he's nice? Men are the only people they get to get away with being broke and nice.
And
that's
instead
crazy.
of him saying, instead of him just saying, you know what, black men, y'all need to step it up.
He
basically said, y'all need to settle for less.
Right.
Settle. He was like, forget me being a billionaire. Y'all settle for less.
Right. Forget me being a billionaire having a black baby mama.
Forget that I was homeless. Okay. And now I'm a billionaire. Settle for less.
Settle for
okay.
Less.
Like this man literally just told black women to settle for less.
Right.
And although there's nothing wrong with anyone having a blue collar job or anything, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
I just think you should date on your level. That's it. And
couple things and you know what, the thing is, I don't even know if my relationship advice even is applicable, although I am going to be on a panel on November 2nd with Miss Love Doctor.
Hey,
I'm going to be talking let's talk wives, even though I only be a wife.
I ain't no wife. I can't be on that panel.
You can't.
So I'm gonna come in the audience and be a troll though. Go ahead.
So, Gerard, go ahead, tap in, because I know you got something to say. Gerard be posting some lame relationship advice. He like the gurus. He be reposting the guru stuff, but I'll be like, what?
The alpha male stuff be driving me bonkers, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Tyler Perry said y'all could settle for less.
A lot of these alpha males
stop wanting extra from your man.
You cannot be an alpha male if you can't change a tire. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how to change a starter. Y'all can't build nothing. Y'all can't fix nothing.
Don't even own a drill, child. If you don't own a drill, get you a man.
Okay? Get you a man.
Fellas, if you don't own a drill, get you a man.
You'll get you a man. You can't even hang your own TV.
If you do not have tools.
Right.
Okay.
Your toilet get clogged up. You have to call the plumber. Give me a break. Okay?
Settle for less, everybody. Because Tyler Perry said so. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do not agree with that, and I do not agree with the splitting the bills thing. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, it's one thing. Like, if there is a time in your life that, and you guys are both trying to get to somewhere else, and yes, maybe you need to, you know, help out with these things, but not ongoingly.
No.
And especially too, like for me, I don't know, and I guess I'm a little bit traditional, right? And I wouldn't even say a little bit. I'm a lot of traditional. Come
on now.
Okay, I did the laundry before I came here, folding up drawers and some more things. Okay, all right. But I'm just saying, like, maybe there's women who don't do those things, and then that warrants the pay half. Do you think that that's what they're talking about?
I think
they don't cook. They don't, you know, and maybe that's not. I don't know.
So I don't need somebody to cook for me because I can cook.
Obviously, yeah.
Right.
And same with my husband too.
Right. That's not what I need. Like I don't need those traditional things. I do all those things for myself. So like what I need from a partner is like emotional support. Gerard says, so when a woman makes money, period, money, what does she supposed to what is she supposed to do with it? She's supposed to save it. That's what she's supposed to do.
I was listening to this thing the other day, and it was an older guy, and he said he was talking about the longevity of him and his wife, and his wife was the manager of the house, right,
which she should be.
He made sure that the house was paid for or whatever by giving her the funds,
right,
and then whatever her funds were, they were there too, available for her to do whatever she wanted to do. Right. But she was the manager of the house. So she was the CEO of the family, although, or CFO of the family, definitely. Although she was the one, he was the one that was providing.
Making all the money.
Right. Mm-hmm. And he says that that's how our house worked. And she took care of this, and we lived a good life. And, the only time we really had to consult about things was if I wanted to go get a new car and I want to get her a new car or whatever. Purchases. Yeah. He's like, other than that, everything went smooth. I didn't have to do none of that. I didn't have to pay the bills. It was good.
I made the money.
And she used her money to get whatever she wanted. Or maybe she wanted to get something for the house. Or maybe she wanted to get something, you know what I mean, for the kids or whatever. He was like, that's what she used her money for. Right. And he was like, but that wasn't a thing. So.
To answer Gerard's question.
Then he also said, so the whole question is, and although his punctuation and his verbiage was incorrect.
Leave something to be desired.
He was trying to say when a woman makes her money, what is she supposed to do with it while the man pays the bills?
She's supposed to save it. Because there may come a time.
Rainy days like a mother.
Right. There may come a time where you lose your job. There may come a time when you get sick. There may come a time where your children get sick.
You better talk.
There may come a time where your car breaks down and you spend every dollar you have and you're like, babe, what are we going to do? And she says, you know what? I got you.
Or it could be that time where COVID comes and now guess what? Who got the money?
Who got the money?
Extra money.
Right. And so we shouldn't be spending every dollar we make in our house anyway. Right. So if we're living off of everything we got, we're going to be broke anyway. right? And so we can live off of my income and we can live comfortably, and you're comfortable with that and I'm comfortable with that, and we've made that agreement. Then whatever money you make is whatever money you make.
Mm-hmm.
If you're with a woman you can't trust financially,
Right.
that is a decision you made. Right? But you should be able to trust your woman that she ain't gonna spend every dollar she got and leave you broke and her broke and everybody else broke.
So this is a lot of things that men who have not experienced men who take care of their whole family.
So what happens if they end up breaking up and it's a bad breakup? Then he paid all the bills and she saved her money. Then you go make some more money and she moves on. I don't know. I don't understand what that question is. Like you was gonna have to pay your bills anyway.
Listen,
I'm confused.
Listen, the problem is that people go into certain relationships like I gotta be 1 foot out, so I got to. Although, and people always think women always got a stash, but it's not. It's the stash isn't for me to dip. Okay,
right.
The stash is in the event that some life changing situations happen.
Right.
Can we provide for ourselves? Are we gonna be broke, starving, and homeless?
Right.
Right. So.
Right. Also, if you don't have the money to provide, if you don't have the money to provide for a home, don't set up a home. Right. Like, so if you don't
live
have
with
the
your
money,
mama.
Right. If you don't have the money to provide, to be a provider, don't do it. Mm-hmm. Like, no one's begging you to be a provider. Like, if you can't do it, that's fine. You don't have enough money to do it. But if you're worried about whatever money you spent on a rent and lights and food, and you're going to be counting all that up at the end of it, you don't need to be in a relationship anyway because you're thinking about it the wrong way.
Right.
Right. Your relationship isn't a financial transaction.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just, anyway, look. We're gonna,
and those are also just real quick. Those are also conversations that you have to have before you start a relationship with someone. Mm-hmm. I just think that too, when you do have your wife or girlfriend, whatever your situation is, you have them paying half the bills. You got wear half the pants. You know what I mean? Like,
Indeed.
Like who is the decision maker here? Who is the leader of the family? Mm-hmm. Like, there's also roles and responsibilities. And yes, I could be old school. And, you know, I had two grandparents who, though to the world, it looked as though my grandmother ran the family, but she was the family manager. Mm-hmm. But the final decision came from my grandfather.
Indeed.
So that was just how it was. You know, like if I needed something, okay, I'm gonna talk to your grandfather.
Right.
You know,
if you say no, right. If you say yes and he say no, that's the answer.
Right. And then too, it was just what it was. You know what I mean? It's just, and he ain't never like he was always a provider. So I don't know what that looks like. Like if he paid his portion of the bills, like what the hell would that look like? I don't even know what that would. I don't even know what that would be.
I don't know,
but I think that every relationship goes through situations, and of course, it may be a time where the woman or whatever role that is for you in your relationship may be taking care of some things in the house. But if you have a whole man, okay, he's not gonna want that. He's not gonna want you to be providing for the family. You know, that's gonna do something to his soul.
It should.
Yeah. So anyway, last thing here. So a lot of women say they're independent. They don't need a man. I don't know them women. So like y'all said, you got to pay bills anyway. So does all that change when you get in a relationship? First of all, let's talk about need and want.
T.
Okay, because I've been an independent woman. Okay.
There we go.
I have been an independent woman, and the need to have someone is not what I need. I desire to have my husband. I don't like after it, there are certain portions of him like I'm like I need him, you know, for this now. You know what I mean? But in terms of like paying all of my bills and things like that, like I've never needed that.
Right.
But I am very much a submissive partner. Mm-hmm. So I think that you also have to be that man in order for your woman to be that woman.
Right.
You know, so like if you don't exude those qualities of, you know, providing and then to remove that that desire for this person wanting to be in a relationship with you and still being an independent person, something wrong with you.
I will say this. As someone who was a provider, is a provider, will always be a provider. That's just my nature. Whatever she was doing before she was my woman is what she was doing before she was my woman. When she's my woman, a woman ain't paying the bills in the house that we share. My woman's not doing those things anymore. She doesn't have to anymore because she got a man. That's it. If she ain't got a man, then she got to do it. If she got a man, I don't understand why she's still doing those things if she got a man. What she got a man for?
Right. We go shoot this episode here gonna be trash, and we go go viral for saying this. Okay?
Right. I don't get it.
These gurus want y'all to pay half the bills. They want y'all to let them spit in their mouth.
That's not man. To me, that's not manly. And then being worried about the money. I'm not worried about the money I make because I make it. Right. And so me spending my money how I want to on the woman that I want to, because you're going to have to pay for some. Right. And so when you spending my money how I want to on the woman that I want to in the way that I want to is probably the most masculine thing you can do. Mm-hmm. You sitting down with a woman going, oh, I ain't going to be able to do it. But don't do it. I don't get it. Like,
or even having the thought and wonder, like, I can't, like, this, even saying, like, oh, what about what if what about these women that say they're an independent woman? Don't date them if that's how you feel.
Right. Date somebody else. Date the woman that wants to split the bills with you. Date her.
Of course, he got to clear himself.
I told her she didn't have to worry because I was making good money. I'm just talking in general what I see today in a lot of people. I don't know those people though, and so I don't know.
And don't hang around them people if you know them.
Right. I don't know those people. I don't know men that aren't providing for their families. Mm-mm. I don't know men that aren't taking care of the woman that they with. I just don't know him. Just like I don't know men that don't take care of their kids. Right. I don't hang out with men that do that. They're not I couldn't call that man a friend if he doesn't take care of his woman and his house and his kids. Mm-hmm. My friends wouldn't do it. No man I hang out with would do that. And so they'd be like, oh, well, my homeboy couldn't be my homeboy.
Couldn't be.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's not something I could do.
Yeah.
And I won't even play devil's advocate for a man pretending to be a man, but still not taking care of his, that's bad. That's bogus to me.
Yeah, Nora Karma, they learned from their parents. We were just talking about that. We were talking about how my grandparents.
A lot of people don't have daddies in his shows.
Our grandparents, they just kind of set a certain example, and I think a lot of people's parents, mm-hmm. my husband and his grandparents had the same, views and what they were in the house. So anyway.
See, now I want to so that video I was playing early that I was telling you about, I feel like this is
what.
So the lady canceled her wedding. She was getting married. She was on her way to the altar. Mm-hmm. She had said yes to the dress and all of that. Mm-hmm. Found out that her fiance in college slept with a few different guys, and she canceled the wedding. Mm. He was upset and felt like she was using a double standard against him.
Why? Why was it a double standard?
Because if she had fooled around in college, which a lot of women fool around in college, probably.
I'm saying, but mm-hmm. he didn't know that, so he just saying, well, if it was her, I wouldn't do this.
But the issue that she was having, and I watched the video several times, and I'm listening to things she's saying. The issue I don't think was that he had slept with guys in college. The issue is he slept with his current best friend. The man that's still hanging around you've had an intimate relationship with physically, and you didn't tell me that. Mm. That's a different thing than you slept with somebody in college.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a no for me on both. Because I'm asking you that second date. Your second date.
Date number 2.
You ever been with a man before? Anybody play with your booty hole, or you been up in there? I'm asking you. Okay, especially if it's concerning to me. Right? Okay. So I'm asking you right off, like, hey, what's the deal? Right.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know the answer to this question because I don't really have to deal with this. But if it was, did he just negate that information? She finds out, I'm dipping too. Because why you hanging around with the dude?
I think it's
that is your boyfriend, ma'am.
Right.
That is sir.
Not
sir.
ma'am.
Sir, ma'am, that is your boyfriend.
Not ma'am. Okay, so I think that probably would be the kicker, right? So if the woman you're with, I don't really have. If she was in a gangbang, he would feel the same way. Honestly, can I say something about this and about numbers? Because we talk about black people talk about that a lot all the time. Body count. I don't give a shit about your body count. If you were in a gangbang before we got together, do your thing, sweetie. Like, live your life. That was your. I really. That's not something that I'm like, oh, okay. Because if you're not currently getting gangbanged, right? Like, why we're.
I just want you to know that black men are something else because you a virgin. I am a virgin. Okay.
Who?
Because black men do not want to hear the shit. They like, I don't give a fuck how many. I don't care. Don't tell me nothing.
I don't care.
I don't ever want to know.
You can tell me if you want to. If you feel like you want to. If you feel like you want to disclose the information, I don't care though. Right, and because you sleeping with a bunch of people,
no evidence of what?
Of sleeping with, what? No evidence of what? Sleeping with a lot of people or fucking your best friend?
Yeah, no. If your best friend, we're good.
You still fucking your best friend?
That's your dude.
You still fucking him. When you get mad at him, you go over there and suck his dick.
When guys go on guys trips, you're gay. Okay, I'm sorry.
What?
Yes, you go on a guy's trip, you're gay. Ladies,
that's terrible.
You're welcome.
That's terrible. So two guys can't go on a trip, or a group of men can't go on a trip together.
Two guys,
not two guys alone, but two guys like a
two
group
guys
of men
go on a
trip.
You and your best friend. This lady's dude and her best friend his best friend go on the trip. That's
maybe
not
they just
gay.
go to town. They can't go out of town.
Goodbye. Were they going to Atlanta?
Where they're going is important. Where they're going is an important question.
When dudes be like, oh yeah, we going to Atlanta, I'm like,
no.
Oh, rainbows and mush and shrooms and some marshmallows. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
Same room, gay. Yes, Nora Karma.
Y'all terrible. They can't go on. The brothers
dudes
can't
are
go
not
out of
going
town.
Listen, dudes who are happily married are not going on trips with other dudes. They're like, I'm bringing my wife. You tripping?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe. Again, so
it's not even a thought.
What number is going out of town with a bunch of guys not gay? So like
we're starting at 2.
Okay. 2?
No, because if it's 12, it don't matter. 4 of y'all's gay.
4. What if it's an odd number? It's
probably 7 because you said the percentage is higher. So. Based off of you and your percentages, 7 of y'all gay.
7? No, it's not that many. 7 out of
12.
Out of 12?
Yes, that's your percent. That's the percentage you gave a few shows ago.
I did not give 7 out of 12.
70%. You gave 70%.
Did I give 70%? Okay.
Now you guys can listen to our podcast or
run
radio
it back.
show rerun.
Run it back
on iHeartRadio under the Shady ST.
I'm just saying, 2 guys can go out of town together. Maybe they're going out of town to chase ass. I don't know. Maybe they're going out.
You're right.
Not literal butt cheek. Not literal butt cheeks, ma'am. But maybe. Maybe they're going out of town for prostitutes. That's a thing?
Trans ones.
No, lady ones.
I don't believe it.
Well, I mean,
I said what I said.
I heard what you said. I heard what you said.
Because it's true. You already know.
I can't say that it's true.
If your dude got a best friend and they always going to Atlanta or the Dominican Republic.
Relax.
Bro. Woo.
Whatever.
If they're always going to Dominican Republic,
the
Atlanta,
Dominican Republic
Miami,
are very nice.
Where else? Atlanta, Thailand.
Where else? The prostitutes and people go whore hunting in Dominican Republic all the time.
I bet.
Yeah, and not for the boys. For the ladies. For the Dominican ladies. They do.
Speaking of Dominicans, Britney Spears was busted for driving with no license or insurance. Okay.
I love Britney Spears. There will be no Britney slander.
Who in the hell forgot to pay the insurance and the registration?
Maybe she
for
did.
Britney. You know damn well she don't handle that. She has a person. She has a finance person.
Oh, I thought she got her.
She still gets she gets a bigger allowance now, but she still has her person who pays the bills. So why are y'all letting Britney ride around with no? First of all, no license.
Okay. Has she ever had a driver's license?
Britney, I don't. One other of my friends, Mike Tyson, he used to ride around with no license, just driving. Okay, I had to get him off the freeway one time. Got pulled over.
Did Britney Spears ever have a driver's license?
Because
I think I feel like maybe that's a better question. Like, if she's never had one. She is from Louisiana.
No, she definitely had a driver's license. I've seen her driving down the street before illegally, I guess. Here in Las Vegas.
Driver's license. I used to drive with no driver's license all the time.
Boy, y'all just ride dirty.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you driven with no driver's license?
Me?
Yes, you.
As an 11-year-old, yes.
Okay. All I'm saying is that you've driven with no driver's license, and it was more than one time.
That was back in the 1900s when it was a whole different ball game. Then
100%.
I was literally 11 driving like miles to go to the grocery store.
For real?
How? Like I'm 5'6" now. I'm 5'6"
today. Are you 5'6"?
So how was? Listen.
Are you 5'6"?
I said what I said.
I heard you.
How was I 11 driving to the grocery store? How, boy, times have changed. These kids don't even want a driver's license now.
They don't even want a driver's license. That's wild. I was driving up Washington, swerving in and out of traffic on my way to Doolittle. Okay. Taking my little brothers to baseball practice from the east side of town. And these kids don't even want a driver's. I'm like, please. I couldn't wait to get a driver's license.
Right. Could not wait, child. Got mine a year early just because. Okay. So Brittany doesn't have to go to court. So, but yeah.
This will always be a Britney Stan show. This will always be a Britney Stan show. Okay.
Yeah, I love Britney.
As long as I'm on it, I love Britney.
Britney looking kind of slim though. Cakes is gone, Britney girl. You gotta squats. You gotta do some squats, girl.
When she get her man Plies, he gonna feed her.
Plies he is on it too.
He is on Britney, and I hope she responds and give him what he's looking for.
Boy,
listen, Plies and Britney Spears might be the love of each other's lives. That might be a relationship we need.
That could be a thing. Well, speaking of people who are driving recklessly, or not really recklessly, but people who are, riding dirty. Diddy's son, Justin Combs, he did avoid some jail time in a DUI case. He was ordered to 3 years probation.
3 years probation is a long time to be on probation. I mean, I forgot I was on probation.
This is a first offense.
For a DUI, right?
For a DUI, this is a first offense. He didn't kill anyone. Thank God.
Amen.
He didn't kill anyone. He got pulled over, DUI. He probably just left the car. He probably lived right around the corner, too. He probably was like, I'm going to the high rise right around the corner. I'm good.
Right.
According to the documents, Diddy's son, he enrolled and participated in a 3-month licensed first offender alcohol or drug education and counseling program.
Yeah.
3 years probation where he can't really do anything. It's supposed to be informal, but he's black.
He is black. He light skinned though, huh?
Not light enough, clearly. Okay, because them 3 years go be something else. And his alcohol level was slightly above 0.08.
What's the legal limit?
0.08.
Oh, it was slightly above that. So he had 2 drinks.
He had to. He might have even had two glasses of wine and a shot. who knows? Okay, but he had to pay a $5,000 bond when he got out.
Was it a cash bond, or was he able to do the 10%?
Well, it was a bond. That's the 10%. So, or is that how much it is? 10% for a bond?
10%, yeah. You never bailed nobody out of jail?
Not by myself. I've
okay.
helped. Like, I wasn't the person with the processing.
Oh, okay. You just gave the money. And they went down. Somebody else went down to the thing.
And this happened in Beverly Hills. So I guess in California they have certain laws, but I just think that 3 years probation for your first offense is a bit excessive.
That is, but that's California's law. The first offense is 3 years.
Yeah, I know it's their law, but I'm thinking it's a
crazy,
little excessive.
I agree. I think it's excessive. At 3 years, I would be forgetting I was on probation if it was for 3 years. I can't remember nothing from 3 years. 3 years from now, I'm not gonna remember what I said. I don't remember what I said 2 weeks ago. Okay, and so I'm not gonna remember that I'm on probation in 3 years. I'm gonna be out causing mayhem and getting arrested. I'm like, what are y'all arresting me for? They're like, you're on probation. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm off probation. So 100%. I think that's too much. Maybe his lawyer can't. Well, I don't know. It's probably not because he did actually get arrested for it, but. Maybe they won't sweat him. Hopefully they won't sweat him.
So speaking of those of you who didn't hear me earlier, speaking to my nephew walked in on a dude naked in the bathroom taking number 2 today. Apparently, this has been going on, although the guy was not doing anything but minding his own business in the bathroom when my nephew walked in on him. Somebody at JCPenney's beat up a naked man in the store, child, because they said that he was trying to touch their children.
Okay, can I ask a question? Was he just naked in the JCPenney's, or was he naked in the bath? He was just in the JCPenney's naked?
I'm about to show you what this man looked like naked.
Naked in the JCPenney. Oh, wow. Butt ass naked in the JC with socks on.
Why, sir? Why is this man? Why? Sir, why are you in the JCPenney's butt naked, sir?
With socks
why?
on.
Why?
With socks on. I'd have beat him up too. Beat him up. Keep beating him up.
First of all, let's go back because first of all, no comma. That's what it say on my driver's license, ma'am. Okay, I'm not 5'1". The disrespect.
Wow, she said you was up in the ante.
Be hecka disrespectful around here.
She said you was up in the ante.
Oh man.
She lying up. She said, "Nah, 5'1". That's terrible. That's a big difference.
There's some political things that's going on, but we'll tap out here earlier. George Santos, he hit with 23 new federal charges, including identity theft, and along with some other people who
identity theft though.
And
who identity is steal?
Child.
George Santos is a liar, pants
Isn't
on fire,
he the dude who was in drag, doing the drag, mad at the
drag queens? Yeah, he mad because he didn't get on drag.
Liar, pants on fire.
He's a liar, pants on fire. So yeah, that's tea on that.
So these new charges include allegations that he was charged more than $44,000. He charged $44,000 to his campaign over a period of months using credit cards belonging to contributors. In one case, he used $12,000 to contribute of a contributor's credit card and transfer it to his personal banking account. He don't even know how to do it right.
He a damn scammer. He was
also accused of falsely reporting the federal elections. I'm gonna need the Chisholm report to pick up on this one because, child, this is too much. And then he had a loan, I guess, out for the Federal Elections Commission for $500,000 for his campaign, and he actually had less. He had less than $8,000 in his personal accounts, but he claimed $500,000 so he can get that loan.
So he
also was charged with stealing people's identities and making charges on his own. Bruh, are you serious? This dude, he said, you know what?
He a drag queen for real.
He said, y'all go donate to my... He said, y'all go donate to my campaign.
He's scamming lemon ding dong. Okay. Because, my God.
Norcommon said he scammed the vet's dogs.
Damn. That's tough.
And identity theft is crazy. I am not lying on my government ID. I even went to the doctor and it got measured.
He cashed it. He did cash out. So he went crazy. He went crazy on identity theft. That's wild.
Like, how... Boy.
Here's the thing. Like, I wish I would have got one of those PPP loans, right?
Listen.
Because ain't nobody go to jail. Right.
Goodness gracious.
Then I'm telling you, if I they'd be like, if we could change one thing, what would you change? I would have got a
PPP loan. For 1.7 million.
That one. Might have changed that
for 1.7 million.
Hello? And I'd have had my money. Please. You can walk around and say I got no money.
Sure, and all the employees would have been accounted for.
Every one of them.
Sir Junior.
Right. 100%. Okay. 100% of the funds would have been allocated.
For everybody.
Everybody, okay? The funds would have been allocated.
Man, everybody working. Everybody got... Because I am not going to jail.
Oh, everybody would have been eating.
Wow. You know what? The hate... remember we were talking about trolls earlier?
We were talking about trolls. Yes.
The hate is real, okay? Because I am not 5'1". Man,
okay.
Y'all disrespectful.
Thank y'all for joining us.
It's been interesting today.
It's been a fantastic... I think
we are now love gurus.
Man,
doctors.
Wild. We are professionals. According to the internet, we are now experts. Mm-hmm. We need to be on someone's show. We need to be on the Tamron Hall show.
We do immediately. Immediately.
Needs to have us on.
Well, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. You have been tuned into the Shady Ass Tea with Carrice and Sir. Sir, where can the people find you on social media?
They can definitely find me on IG, the Sir Armstrong, and Facebook, Sir Armstrong.
And you can find me on every single social media platform at Carrice. That's ECARRICE. And then don't forget to follow the Shady Ass Tea on all social media platforms as well. Yes. You can catch us each and every Tuesday, 6 p.m. right here on hot7025fm.com. Anything else before we go?
I got it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.